Okay. Pretty excited to go ahead and jump into this game. This is a very, one of my favorite game series ever since I first played it back on the DS. So I do think I might adjust the volume of it just a little bit here, if I can. Oh, there we go. That's good. I didn't see it up there. Hey, Fago, thanks for jumping in. Good to see you. All right. Jump right back into the, or right into this for the first time on stream, actually. First turnabout. Debating on whether I want to use the mouse or I want to use the controller, but we'll figure that one out. Always love the arts in these games. Yeah, I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate the follow. I'm not sure if the command works, but nope, don't work. That's cool. I haven't set up everything the way I wanted to yet, so I apologize for that. I've always loved the art in these games. I honestly don't know what I have it as. I thought I had it set up. That's not one of the things I set up, apparently, when I was putting all the settings together. I only just got the stream elements thing. I haven't figured it all out yet. So they definitely like remastered the graphics in this. Like pictures are a lot smoother and everything, but they still looked fantastic back on the DS. I should probably turn off the vibration on my controller because every time it does that, it scares me. Alright. Well, I hope everything's doing all right. Hope they're at least improving. I'm gonna try with the controller. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. That has to be hard. Definitely understandable for you to take a break from, from Twitch and all of that stuff. I mean, you definitely have your priorities in the right place. Yeah, without a doubt. Absolutely. Definitely got to be there for your family, especially in such a situation like that. I'm very sorry to hear that. That's one of the things I always remember from this game. I definitely appreciate that. That's something I always remember about this game is this quote: "When something smells, it's usually the butts." This game is ridiculous. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. My notifications seem to be working at least a little bit. I'm going to have to tweak that. Still very new. But thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. Courtroom number 2. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. So awkward. I've always loved the music in this game too. Have a test to ascertain your readiness. Go. Answer them clearly and concisely. Name of the defendant. The defendant is Larry Butts. Oh, gotta look at the case file. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Court record. Press tab. Maybe I should use both the key. Can I use both the keyboard? Ah, I can use both the keyboard. Alright, that's good to have. Cindy. Alright, right above her profiles. Cindy Stone. Okay. There we go. Victim's name is Cindy Stone. Cause of death. Hit with a blunt object. There was a an anime. I forgot what it was called. My buddy is gonna be popping on here in a bit. Damn it. But yeah, there was an anime that we watched. It was a very short one, but there was an episode that had like a Phoenix Wright like just referenced throughout the whole thing. Like the judge was in it and everything. It was hilarious. Mr. Payne. It was like an anime about like this entire government being decided on games. Hey, there you go. How's it going, Tony? I was trying to think of what the anime was that you and I watched that had the Phoenix Wright reference in the one episode. Yeah, No Game, No Life. Yeah, that's right. That was great. Statue of the Thinker. I saw lightning outside, so if the stream ends abruptly, we lost power. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen, but I see. The court accepts it into evidence. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Butts. Yeah, you missed it, Tony. The defendant's name is Larry Butts. And there's a saying, if something smells, it's usually the butts. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. The faces on these people. Didn't they all die? That's sad. I mean, one of them. Apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Dude, no way. She had several sugar daddies. One of them was probably Tony. But you don't not have sugar daddy money. Oh. I feel like it's not my turn. Let's try to stop him from answering. Why not? Those eyes of his are creepy. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Nope. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What'd I do? I guess have him answer honestly, I guess. Apparently they do have telepathy. Dude, chill. So, one of the things I would like to do is to get the, that objection thing tattooed. I want to have it, like, put, like, right here on my arm, or you can't even see it, but, like, right here. So, like, when I point, it just says objection. I kind of want to do that. A witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Ooh, it is windy outside. I'm actually gonna check something real quick here, because it sounds like... Actually, might have a little bit of hail going on. Check my cameras real quick. 1 second. Alright, let me see here. Might just be heavy rain. Just checking on my cameras real quick, then we'll get back to the game. I just need to... Come on. It just takes a minute to load, especially when it's storming. I guess I don't see any hail. It sounded like it was hailing. Alright, let's get back to the game. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. I always love the play on names they have in this game. I have a feeling this dude's name is probably gonna be something really funny. Frank. See? Mr. Frank saw it. He saw it. Of course. Frank saw it. Newspapers, yes. You may proceed with your testimony. Alright. Witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Are phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes? Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, Wright. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? I feel like if he went to college to be a lawyer, or be an attorney or whatever, he probably had this information. But... lies? What? He was lying? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. I mean, I feel like that's a valid possibility. I know this is a court in a fictionalized Japan, so I'm not entirely sure what their standards are in this fictionalized Japan, but probably. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to take a quick look at the court record. I like this. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Alright. Time of death, 7:31, between 4 and 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Statute. For the murder, from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. So they wouldn't state the times if they were not important. So I feel like the witness said something about it being 1 p.m. And he knows it for a fact. And I feel like it's been so many years since I played this game, but I feel like it's something. So time is between 4 and 5 p.m. Power is out between noon and 6 p.m. So I'm gonna try to pay attention to when he's talking about power, or talk about the time rather. Once you find the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Cross-examination. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I'm just gonna press. Hold it! Is a man leaving an apartment a common sight? Find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know, he just seems strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. I'm just gonna press all these things. Half open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway. Yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought. Let's see. What happened next? Think it's strange. I looked inside the apartment. Creep. Who gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. Kind of a valid point. I mean, if you look by and there's an open door, you're just like, if you're walking by, you're just probably just gonna just take a quick look over. I understand that, but why did pain cut him off so quickly? Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. How could you tell she was dead? Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? I quailed in fright, and found myself unable to go inside. If you're unable to go inside, how did you make the phone call? Huh. Huh. Something seems odd there. Yes. I mean, no. Nothing. Okay, what happened next? You thought to call the police. Does that mean that you didn't actually call them? Okay. Phone apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right. Here we go. Okay. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that. I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And the phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? Okay. Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. It was 1 p.m. How would you know what time? Yeah. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, because, like... So, the time of death... Hold on. It's between 4 and 5 p.m., so I'm assuming that the killer would not have ran out 3 or 4 hours after killing the person. So, I'm going to try presenting that. Objection! Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. Autopsy. Wow, I gave a weird inflection on that. Autopsy report. Autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There's no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright? Way to put him on the spot. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. But the power was out, so there's no way it was watching. Yeah, there's absolutely no way that she was watching any sort of video or getting anything from the TV. No good, sir. You may cross-examine the witness. Yeah, no fucking way. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. I'm just gonna press everything, though. You said heard, not saw? Yes, heard. All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else. Least of all, my watch. So saying you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all. Nope. Where's that blackout report? That didn't happen. Didn't happen at all. The prosecution said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. The way he's moving is a little weird. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. No, the murder weapon is a statue. I'm still gonna press till I get to the point to object, though. That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only just remembered that table clock. A table clock. Table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? A table clock. Was there a clock at the scene? That's the first I've heard of it. Yeah, the murder weapon. No. Present. Wait, just a dag-dab moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? There's a lot of people that are out there that are actually like that. Like that one post I saw was like, scientists just trying to prove things. Oh, that's funny. With their objections and evidence. Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. I already see through this. There's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of this blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day I never. Look, the clock I heard. No, I mean I saw. Shut up! I hate you. Oh, the animations in this game make me happy. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn. Give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor? You claimed the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is writing on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, it was definitely this clock. Try sounding the clock. Yeah. May I have the clock? I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. Yep. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha 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 ha. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal? A criminal? You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Objection! Not so fast. Alright. Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But Chief, it's over. I can't provide or prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? That sounds weird to say. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes, I can. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it. Find it and let them have it. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves the clock was running slow. Alright, this is going to be the passport. Because the time difference is probably 3 hours. Victim just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, this game. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yay, confetti! And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim was at home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 232. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew, still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. The animations. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait. No, I mean bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Harry Butts, innocent. Oh. Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Sure. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? Hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to to innocent butts. That never gets old. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe. Over drinks? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I would be able to keep. So there's the first trial, first turnabout. Brand new episode has been added. Save your progress. Yeah, we should probably save. Bring, bring. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. Finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 p.m.? Or 9. I don't know if it's p.m. or not, but since she said tonight, probably. To pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit up the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Beep. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Fay and Company Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho, you're not cogniferous of my background? Cogniferous. I'm going to assume I'm pronouncing it correctly. And I'm going to assume it's like, it means aware or knowledgeable or something. I'm assuming that's what that word means. Cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho. My dear Miss Fay, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay and Company Law Offices. That is definitely a haircut. I didn't know what cogniferous stands for now. Or not stands for, it means. I'm going to check real quick. Cognifer. Okay. So apparently, the only thing that comes up when you search for it is Phoenix Wright. So apparently, the dude made that word up. Cool. I don't feel so bad about not knowing what that word meant then. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. Cogniferous. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what that meant, but the only thing that came up when I searched was Phoenix Wright and how it's a made-up word. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia, maybe she's in her office. Well, better examine. Actually, okay, so I guess I better move. Move to the office. Alright. So, sis, someone's there. Uh-oh. Chief? Chief? Chief! Snake. Hold on.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
Sorry. That's what that reminded me of. Alright. Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. Got exam. I feel like it's gonna be... So exam is gonna be better with the mouse, I think. So I'm gonna... Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Okay. It's crusted with dried blood. How ironic this became the murder weapon. Again. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. Examine the body. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this. Right. But if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. Must be pieces of glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else seems like a clue here. A piece of paper must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. That girl just now. Where'd she go? Put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Yeah! Alright. I'll be here. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis, so she was already dead. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes, she says she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Alright, so I present. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. Oh, there's a phone in there. Looks from here. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Alright. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Alright, phone. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What? What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh, guess I don't need to call. Well, maybe I can. Can you still? Better not use it. Okay. So let's just move to the front thing, I guess, and wait for the police. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. Send everyone. What do you mean? Everyone.
Everyone!
Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! Dick Gumshoe. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're going down to the precinct, ma'am. I don't know why I gave him a southern accent. What? Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. It's up to you. Of course I will, or sorry, not a chance. Not the third option. Of course I will. Yeah, I'm gonna say of course I will. That'll be nice, reassuring. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What? What's wrong? You don't think I could do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. Gotta talk. Talk to Maya. Something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Your cell phone. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Alright, back to the day of the crime. Can you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to... Practically qualified as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. So, you're an acolyte. Medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into the stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you can go ask him to represent me? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Hey, how's it going, Ryan? Yeah, I'm just starting the stream of this game here. I think I'll probably work through the first the trilogy, and I have the the Great Ace Attorney, and I haven't played that a whole lot, so I'll probably just start a new game of that too whenever this is done. But I just got a day 3. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't file one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry up. Right. I'll be back. Okay. Move. Grossberg Law Offices. Yeah, I love this game series. They're witty. They get you thinking a little bit. I thoroughly enjoy them. Alright, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention, run an office like this. Well, I had the game originally on the DS. Like, this was the original. This is essentially is just like this. They just remastered it, made it look prettier, for the re-release. But um, yeah, the original game still looked really good, and I used to love the hell out of them. That was a long time ago. I was shit when I get my first DS. I was probably 14, 15 when I first played this game. I'm 33 now, so been a long ass time. Guess I'll have to come back later. I'm gonna examine some stuff though. I'm gonna snoop around. The painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Table for clients. An elegant Amity case, and if I'm not mistaken, that letter's made of solid gold. Well, that's about all I can see or look at in this. Yep. Cool. Let's go back to the detention center and let's see if I can represent her. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. What about your family? I only have my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? She could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? You tend to what? Just leave? I don't know what you tend to do. Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. Oh, ruin lives. Something of a connoisseur. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So who was this man who ruined your mother? Oh, his name was Tony. About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. my mother, became the laughing stock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Alright, so I'm gonna move again. Try to go back to the law offices, the Grossberg. Okay, so maybe I'm just gonna examine this guard monitors the visitor's room. Hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Smile for the camera. And that's about all I can do there. Should I present something? Oh, I should. Okay, hold on. So there's not a lot. I obviously need to present something. About your cell phone. They took it when they brought me in. So, Gumshoe took it. I'll have to try to get it back next time I see him. I remember that receipt. You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but... That detective thinks I did it. I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask her about that now. Okay. Okay. Alright, number 6. Fane Company Law Offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were... Just wait, choose Detective Gumtree. Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick. Get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Ahem. You're her liar, right, pal? Lawyer, right, pal? If you got business. Wow, I can't freaking talk anymore. If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Death was instantaneous. Oh, I already see a... Ooh, if death was instantaneous, you couldn't have written the name on the receipt. Bam! About Maya? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Ooh, Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. That's right, pal, Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Ah, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright, so I gotta present, because she left that note. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that. I have that. You think you can give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. I'm gonna tell him to a straight or not so straight. Ah. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says, the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. Steel Samurai, the action hero TV? Yeah, you see that strap as a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. That what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers and she called anyway. Here you go. Seems she didn't notice the recorded conversation. Guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways. Your lawyerly ways. Come to think of it, I had completely forgot about her. Hey, thanks for following, Ryan. Appreciate it. Miss April May. All the names in this game are ridiculous. I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then. Aha, you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Okay, so... Okay. So we're gonna move to the Gatewater Hotel. Yeah, all the names of this game are hilarious. The last one was Frank Saw It. Tony, why do I feel like this chick would be right down your alley? I know you got a thing for different colored hair. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. Yeah, that too. That too. Remember to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I want to take a look here. I like the idea of having transparency. There we go. It looks better that way. I forgot that that was one of the settings I can do. All right. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. So, AKA me. So there's also, I noticed there's two glasses here. So, late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fan Company Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. I was looking at the... Oh, there we go. A bottle and two glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be... Still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Alright. Oh. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. What are you? Looks like a screwdriver. A screwdriver stuck in a drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey, hey, hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside the drawer. What you witnessed? Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Go better not encourage her. Or, you know, that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please. Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Teehee, you know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've ever blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. Teehee, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh, boy. I see there are two glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Ah, boy. Alright, well, I guess I can't really do a whole lot right now with her standing there. He's still out. Ahem! If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha! So you're the one that has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one can get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about my FA. Ah, yes, my FA. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Ah, cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. But wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Grumble. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've got nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How do you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in a blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Haha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Alright. So, I guess... Cassie back? Nope, okay. So she wouldn't be there. Alright. Guess we're going back here and telling her no. That she's stuck with me. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, see, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Wow. Wow, Phoenix. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Right. I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. Defender. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... Someone else's. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior, was that all an act? Right. The way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know, I've been there a long, long time ago. Why'd I become a lawyer in the first place? But someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Sniff. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Ooh, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? And that's gonna go away. Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. What's inside that strange woman's drawers? I mean, drawer. It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. Can't just go look at women's drawers. You can't do that. Of course she's gonna get defensive on that. There has to be something in there. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say. Can I listen to my sister's voice? Thank you. Okay. Talk? Nope. Don't talk. I don't know what else to... Maybe I need to move somewhere else. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has gone home. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Ryan. Appreciate the follow and for hanging out. Police are still keeping themselves busy in the chief's office. No one has time to talk to me. Guess I'll head out. Alright, well I guess we're moving again. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you're in no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. It does seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself. Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Gah! Yeah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Alright, let's look at this mofo. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. I wish she had something like this in her hotel room. There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait. I mean... you know what I mean. This fucking game, man. I love this game. Alright. Oh, bellboy, still there. Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Alright. Well, that gets me through the first couple episodes, or couple parts of it at least. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night. I'm not sure when I'll pick this one back up. I'm going to try to stream on Wednesday. I've been playing Maneater. I did start Yakuza 0, and I'm playing this, obviously. I might jump back into this on Wednesday just to kind of at least get through this episode before I switch over to the other games. So, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. But I appreciate you coming in. I know, Ryan, you're already out here, and I don't know, James, if you're still in here, but I appreciate the follow to Fago, James Clown, and to Ryan. I do appreciate those. I hope to see you again. Obviously, Tony, thanks for coming in and hanging out. And I'll talk to you later.